Have you ever wondered why people are jealous of your Jupiter sign? Let's discuss. Jupiter in astrology is a planet that can bring you the most abundance and luck. Obviously, that's a very basic description, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to show you why people might be jealous of your Jupiter sign. Whatever planets aspect Jupiter, what the sign is, what the house is, what planets there are, any important transits, anything is where you will receive the most luck. It is where you'll be naturally gifted, hence why people might be jealous of you. The sign that your Jupiter's in determines how you will receive success and luck, and then the house determines where. But for this video, I will just be focusing on the signs. Okay, starting off with Aries Jupiter. People are naturally jealous of you because you're naturally quite talented at starting opportunities for yourself. You're quite resourceful, you're bold, daring, you're ready to take on new challenges, and you're resourceful enough and tenacious enough to learn how to make them happen. That is not something everyone can do, hence why they're jealous.
Taurus Jupiter. You're naturally a very grounded person, and this is where you naturally receive luck and abundance and opportunities, is when you tune into that Taurian side. So, anytime you're calm, collected, this is where you'll naturally feel aligned. People are quite jealous of this, and they can be quite jealous of your kind nature. You really know how to naturally appreciate the mundane, the everyday life, or romanticise life, as the TikTok girlies would say. I have to say, judgment is very astute with this placement. Gemini Jupiter. You will gain luck and fortune and abundance when you express yourself. Gemini is great at writing. Anything that involves communication, they know how to do it. You might find people are jealous of you because your speech is so inspiring and motivating. It's a really great placement for any forms of higher learning, higher education, anything like that. This is because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and when you have it alongside Jupiter, this is a great place for teaching, shamans, philosophers. When you get this combination in a person's natal chart, and when I see this in my reports and when I do my readings, I almost always know that this person is naturally inclined towards learning and teaching of some sort. Very good and understanding teachers. I would love to be taught by a Gemini Jupiter. Okay, Cancer Jupiter. You might find people are envious of you because you have a naturally calm, caring, and protective vibe. The astrologer Ray Orion actually notes that traditional astrology holds that Jupiter exalted in this position, and experience shows that it tends to bring luck in real estate. I also find that when I do my readings, people with this placement are actually very good and just have a good eye for interior design, and also very forgiving people. Okay, Leo Jupiter. People are quite envious of you because your natural charm and ability to connect with other people. You're very comforting, and you're warm and you're generous. You're naturally quite self-assured and confident, so this is why people are quite jealous, because obviously not everyone has that natural ability. Virgo Jupiters are someone you want by your side throughout life. They're naturally very accepting when you make mistakes and have the wisdom to know that mistakes are just part of the process whenever you're building something or have goals, for example. They really do encourage growth, especially if it's on an educational journey. They're very caring and they'll know how to help you when you're feeling down. They're very methodical, and this is where they find their luck, through Virgoan traits. Libra Jupiters. These are people who are naturally very open-minded, friendly. They make great philosophers. They're always surrounded by friends, as that's where they feel the most open. They feel the most energised by being around people. Obviously, you've got to look into your whole chart to see what other aspects there are, things like that. If you have this placement, you will receive the most luck through partnerships of all kind, business, law-related themes, and your diplomacy is the key to your success. Scorpio Jupiter. These people have a very bewitching and resplendent aura which attracts people to you like a magnet. You're very charismatic and you know how to connect to people and really see people for who they are. You don't have to do much work for people to be attracted to you. Also, any work that encourages you to dig deeper, basically being a detective using great analytical skills. Anything that uses your critical thinking skills will bless you, because you do have phenomenal analytical and research skills, as you can naturally draw out any charlatans or fake people. You also like to know where you stand with people, and you're very good at being discerning. Please be my life coach. Thank you. Okay, so Sagittarius Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so it is at home in this planet. You will receive opportunities and luck when you choose to delve into Sagittarius themes. So it could be through teaching, travel, higher learning, higher education, being bold, spontaneous. This is where you will feel naturally connected to your life paths. You are always in search of fulfillment. You're always looking for answers. You might even be great at teaching people when you have the answers, although sometimes answers aren't always out there, but I'd be damned if a Sagittarius Jupiter isn't on the case. You're naturally a social butterfly, and you do have an optimistic outlook on life. It makes people want to be around you. Okay, so Capricorn Jupiter. This is an interesting placement, because when you have Capricorn in the expansive, quick, impetuous, impulsive planet of Jupiter, it often, when I see this in charts and when I do my readings, it often makes for people who have tried and tested methods. They've been through the wrong, they know what to do to be successful and to reach their goals. They have much patience and thought mixed in. They have the tenacity to stay on long-term goals and to reach them. You have a lot of wisdom, and people really admire and are jealous of your ability to focus on long-term goals over instant gratification, especially in this day and age when everything's 2.3 seconds, and your ability to really stay on track is admirable. And as an Aries mess and a fire dominant, I wish I could have just an ounce of this. When you have a goal in mind, it would be very hard to come by you not achieving this. You have a natural skill of persistence, and your dedication is, truly noteworthy. Aquarius Jupiter. When you have this placement, you're naturally very talented and have a skill for understanding and observing quite in-depth, complex topics. More often than not, the topics are quite logical and objective most of the time. So anything to do with science, technology, things like that, where there has been empirical research and evidence, you are great at truly understanding this. You will receive luck and abundance and opportunities when you tune into the Aquarian traits. So being open-minded, learning about a million topics, and just being friendly with people is where you will receive luck. I forgot to mention, and that I should add, Aquarius Jupiter, they will receive the blessings of Jupiter when they focus on a community goal or a collective goal. Aquarius is ruled by the 11th house. Not that they're the same thing, but Aquarius does shine in a group setting on a societal level. So again, any subjects that are related to the benefit of the collective, again, will bring you a lot of luck. So Pisces Jupiter. If you have this placement, you are a natural healer, or even a counsellor, therapist. It could be any form of healing. It could be even traditional counselling, therapy. You really do love to empower people by giving them the tools to help themselves, as opposed to just, here's the cure. So they are the epitome of kindness and compassion. Your hospitable and affable nature really draws other people to you and allows you to get opportunities from the universe. It would really help you if you're way inclined. It would really help you on the path to your highest soul purpose. Thank you for watching. I hope it resonated. If you have any thoughts or opinions, please let me know or message me. I love talking to people about astrology, or if there's anything you want to see me cover next, I'd love to do that. But thank you.